Welcome to Hindsight Hacking. I'm Corey Carter.
And I'm Ron Cool, and you are listening to Hindsight Hacking, where we have talked to hundreds of entrepreneurs hacking their hindsight to give you clearer foresight.
And now, as we still bring you the same great, amazing interviews each and every week, we are adding bits and pieces to serve you in such a great way. These bits and pieces are some mindset hacks, visibility hacks, traffic hacks, and more on the Daily Hack. So we want to make sure that you have all the tools and all the resources that you need to gain more visibility and gain more traffic.
And obviously, to get more sales. So head over to gethhm.com/toolbox to grab your free resources to get the help you need to get more.
And if you're interested, after you collect all those freebies, because they're amazing, hit the link in the show notes and jump on our calendar because we definitely want to help you.
Guys, we absolutely love the community that we've created with your guys' help, and we love all the Hindsight Hackers. So jump on in and get on our calendar.
So without further ado, what do you say? Let's get to it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Daily Hack. And I know you missed us, and we just had some stuff we wanted to share. So without further ado, anybody ever hear of a value map?
I cannot wait to talk about this. Oh my gosh. It is the value map.
Okay, so first off, let's get a little clarification. And many people in the online space, if they know Russell Brunson or ClickFunnels, obviously we're big fans. You probably have heard the value ladder.
Yep.
And, a value ladder is typically you got your freebie, your lead magnet, and then you introduce your $97 offer, and then maybe your $1,000 offer, and then maybe it's your $5,000 offer, and whatever as high as you go, right? And so you've got the ladder, and you kind of have your people come in on the lead magnet, and then they just ascend up your ladder for all the products that you're offering. And typically, the only reason that they leave is because you stop making offers. But today, Ron and I, specifically, I'm going to let Ron share this story about why we don't talk about a value ladder. Why the value map? Why do we want to talk about this a little bit differently than someone like Russell Brunson?
Because everyone's different. So let's start there. Everyone's different. Everyone's going to need a certain thing. So if you have, let's say you have 5 different offerings and they're all different prices. And according to the value ladder, you go from free to 5,000, whatever it is, right? 20,000, whatever. If they come in at the 20,000, there's nowhere to go up anymore. They came in at the top of your value ladder. So now what? Or what if they come in at the middle? Now what? Right? So we started challenging the idea of the value ladder. And I said, gosh, Corey, what if we related it to, it's kind of like an amusement park, right? If Corey and I both went to Disneyland,
I would go to Disney World. So I don't know. I'm going to Disney World first.
We both go to Disney World, and Corey really wants to go to Space Mountain first, and I really want to go to the castle first. It doesn't matter where we go first, because we're still going to go everywhere in the park, because there's a map that takes you to point A to point B to point C, and you want to see everything in the park. So your offers or your value that you can give to someone, you don't care where they come in because you want to show them the entire park and let them choose. And then they're still going to know there's other places in the park to go see that can help them in their journey. That's the value map.
All right. So devil's advocate, people are going to challenge that. Hey, you want someone in at the start, you want the lead magnet. That's how you find them. They're not going to pay you if they've never seen the freebie, right? Like you've got to give some value first. So what if somebody comes in and they see the map, but it's overwhelming to them because they see too much, right? When they have to make a choice,
you're only going to show them enough of the map to get their peak in, right? So as you're talking to someone, you're going to understand kind of where they are in their journey. Once they purchase the map and they have the map and they got the ticket to get in and they're working through it, they're going to see the other map options, right? Because we've had people that didn't know us that started off at the Kittyland area. And then we had people that called and said, here's my credit card. I'm ready to go on Space Mountain.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I think but another piece to this, if you're doing your job on the visibility side of things,
your job,
right? If you're building awareness, if you're building a know, like, and trust factor via a podcast or a vodcast, some kind of show, right? If you're building this relationship through the conversations, then hopefully you're listening to what they need, right? You're listening to where they might need to come in, and they maybe they don't need to come in at the bottom, right? I think that's kind of the point we want to make is if you are listening and building that relationship and building the know, like, and trust factor, you can bring somebody in at the $1,000 course, at the $5,000 program, at the $10,000 mastermind, whatever it might be. And then you see the little things that they have, that little gaps that they might have. And you're like, oh, well, we have this $97 training. It probably would be perfect for what you're doing right now.
Yep.
Or I see you're doing all this stuff for visibility and getting your show. We could probably take care of something for this $400 a month on social media for you to help increase it.
Now, did any of that sound like a hard sale? No, because they're already in the map, already walking around, right? Yes. It's just like if you go to a mall. If you go to a mall and maybe at some point you really wanted something from Apple, but you're at the mall for something else, or like Corey, he likes to walk in the Tesla dealership. Different story, different time.
Someday we'll have a daily hack on Tesla.
We might have a daily hack on Tesla, but think about it. If you're walking around browsing, you're more likely to go in and you're probably going to buy something if it was top of mind. It's not a hard sale. Like if I go into Apple, I can probably find something to buy without anyone talking to me. And I could scan it and walk out without anybody talking to me because at some point I wanted to buy something.
Yep. But maybe you did come in for the one phone thing.
Right.
And then you walked out with something else, right? Like maybe you did go to the mall to go buy a t-shirt.
And you bought a Tesla instead.
And you got a Tesla and you're ready to go. Only 6 figures, no big deal. Right?
It saved a lot of money on gas and oil, though.
Yeah. No more maintenance.
Right.
It's an update on the computer. Right. So anyway, that everyone is our take on the value map. Do you have a map, or are you focused on getting people into the one spot that you might be losing? Right? You might be missing the boat if they have another service that you offer, right? And so think about yours. Like, can your services be put out like Disneyland, Disney World map?
And guys, I also want you to think of something else. As you're thinking of your offer and as you're thinking of what you want to bring to the marketplace, there's two schools of thought. One is low ticket, one's high ticket. Okay. You're probably going to do the same amount of work for both. And if you sell one, which one will be worth it? The low or the high ticket? Because you're going to put the same amount of effort into it. Because it's your first thing. You're excited about it. The worst thing that can happen is you sell one of a low ticket item and you got to create something that takes a lot of time and energy for $97.
No.
Right. I remember helping one client. I was begging her to charge $5,000, begging her because her product was $1,000 or $5,000 product, easy, if not more. And she was concerned because she's like, I just want to do $997. I go, look, the value is almost $27,000 worth of stuff. Like, I get why you want to do it, but I'm telling you, $5,000 is the right number. She stuck with 5,000. She sold 2. She's over the moon because she made 10 grand. She's putting the same amount of work into it for what would have been 2,000. So she basically got $8,000 profit. Right?
Yep. All right, everyone. I hope you got value on our value conversation. It's been a blast. I definitely can't wait till the next one. And go figure out what's your value map. All right. Thanks so much, and we'll talk soon.
Bye, guys. Create your value map.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And you know what? If you're not already a member of our Facebook group, what are you waiting for? Head on over facebook.com/groups/profits with.
Guys, we are super excited to have you be a part of our community and help you get more visible, get more traffic, and get more sales.
That's right, Ron. And every time someone is in our group, we get to share all the tips, the tricks, and everything that you can get profits with from your summits, your challenges, your workshops, your podcasts, your vodcasts, and so much more.
Guys, thanks for being the best part of the Hindsight Hackers community.